Hello, my name is Gil Ortega. I'm the president and founder of Leads to Wealth Incorporated. I'm excited to have the opportunity to speak to you today about the subject of lead generation. I'd like to help you better understand the many processes involved with internet lead generation. You may gain a new perspective on dealing with your own lead generation or just dealing with lead companies in general. For the past 10 years, I've made a business out of generating leads for network marketing clients all over the world. I sell well over $1 million in leads per month, leads that sell for as little as $1 and as much as $150 per lead. The question that I'm asked the most is, what is the best lead? The answer might surprise you and it might not, but before I get to it, I'd like to take you down a path of questions that might help you better understand the wonders of lead generation. As business owners, we all have the task of generating qualified leads for our businesses. Leads are generated with marketing activity. Whether you're generating your own leads or buying leads from a lead company, when you identify your own unique sales cycle, you'll realize that there are multiple opportunities within every marketing activity that can be itemized, tracked, measured, analyzed, and improved upon. This includes several components within generating the lead and several even after you get your hands on the lead. Here's a good example. Have you ever seen a person call leads, let's say leads that many people would classify as good leads, and this person says all the wrong things to the leads and the calls go badly? In another scenario, a person calls leads out of the white pages, which are leads most people would consider not so good. But the person says all the right things and the calls go great. Comparing the two examples, would you say that there's a breakdown in the leads or somewhere in the sales process? Maybe an improvement in the script or training could offer better results. In a world of mysterious lead companies and an overall saturation of internet leads, it's easy to feel like you want to blame the lead companies first. I've seen this time and time again, and although our efforts to stand out away from the pack of average lead companies does not go totally unnoticed, it's still a daily challenge to separate our company from the stigma that most lead companies are guilty before innocent. The biggest problem I see within the lead industry is people buying a small batch of leads, say 25 to 50 leads a few times, thinking that they know for certain that the lead quality is indicative of the total lead flow. Then people start hopping around from lead company to lead company, creating the same cycle of testing too small over and over. So yes, testing too small is a problem, and testing too big, in other words buying too many leads at one time, is far too risky. Now, the risk is relative to your budget, and your budget is relative to your plan. And you need a plan being in business. In building your business, you need to aim for consistency in every aspect of your business, including leads. Let me ask you something. You know this. Whenever you want the right answer, isn't it best to start by asking the right questions, right? So I ask you, do you know the ROI, return on investment, on the leads you're buying right now? I'm not talking about a roundabout figure here. I mean the exact number. Do you know how to properly test your leads, and how do you judge your leads or a lead company? Folks, marketing metrics matter. Tracking the return on your investment is very important. The beauty of our system is you can track your sales by lead source or lead type. If you know your ROI and you can find the actual cost per lead, and you pay attention to these numbers and use them as benchmarks for where you are now and where you need to go, you can improve your success rate incrementally. Imagine moving your benchmarks in every aspect of your marketing activity up by only 10%. A small 10% boost in each marketing component can double your ROI. This is how we generate leads. We measure everything: the web traffic demographics, the color combinations on a landing page, headlines, subheadlines, you name it, we track it, measure it, analyze it, and test it every day for small improvements in conversion. It's a constant cycle of three things: we plan, we do, we review. We live by it in every ounce of our business. The reality check is this: metrics cannot stop. Once we deliver the lead into your system and into your hands, you need to continue the tracking, measuring, and analysis. The CRM system alone has several ways of improving the lead once it's in the system. Too many to mention them all, but things like the movie, additional landing pages, autoresponders, all these things can increase your ROI. If you're serious about the marketing activity you're involved with and increasing your ROI, I encourage you to familiarize yourself with the marketing lingo. You can do this by spending some time searching on Google under the keywords marketing terms. If this is all new to you, it might help you understand what I'm going to say next. I'm going to tell you how we generate leads. About 5 years ago, we started building what has become a massive lead management system, which we call Deus. This software does so much tracking, I could spend 8 full hours showing you all the various functions, and we'd only scratch the surface. So right now, I'll only cover a few. Within Deus, we can serve and optimize ads through our network of advertisers, deliver leads in real time with multiple variables, some including tracking of source ID codes with varied lead costs, lead ratings, and lead return rates. It's all tied into our lead accounting system. Kind of sounds complicated, but at the core it's just lead generation. We deliver a lead, a person responding to an ad online in real time. The lead could be coming from any number of sources or advertising partners, essentially a website where we buy advertising. We serve and syndicate our ads as banners, websites, and emails on a CPA or CPM basis. We contract with various online companies, including the big ones, like Yahoo, Google, and MSN. Plus, we use large and small publisher networks similar to DoubleClick. These types of companies have